So this is the mock speaking test for the International English Language Testing System conducted on November 9th. The candidate is Niknaz and the examiner is Amin Mohammad Etesam. Good afternoon. My name is Amin Mohammad Etesam. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Niknaz, and my nickname is actually Nikki, and everybody calls me Nikki. So it's okay if you call me Nikki too.
All right, Nikki. In this first part, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about where you live. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I actually currently am living in in an apartment. It is a huge kind of an apartment, and we've got so many neighbors. Most of them I actually don't know. And because I got used to living in an apartment, it is actually convenient for me, and I like it in here.
Okay. Where is your hometown?
My hometown is Iran, the beautiful city of Isfahan. Currently, I'm living in Isfahan, and I like it in here.
And are there any tourist attractions in your hometown?
Actually, there are too many tourist attractions in here because Isfahan is kind of an historical city in Iran. There are too many monuments and ancient places to visit. There are lots of squares and beautiful buildings that there are beautiful sightseeings, and tourists always come here to visit these places. And when actually Zayan Darud was had the flow too, it brightened up the city. But nowadays we okay, yeah.
All right, now let's talk about shopping. Do you
Mhm.
enjoy shopping?
I actually love shopping. I always go on shopping sprees, and it is kind of an addiction for me. I'm not proud to say that also.
And how often do you go shopping for clothes or other items?
Nowadays, I shop online and I prefer that. And I could say that once a week I do shopping online, and I just physically go to shop for groceries and stuff.
Okay. All right, now moving on to talk about books and reading. Do
Mhm.
you like reading books?
Definitely, I love reading books, especially psychological books.
And why is that?
I don't know. I think it has always been a bond between me and this major of psychology. So because I haven't studied that in the university, I tend to read about it in books that I find.
Do you prefer reading physical books or ebooks?
Actually, I prefer both, but mostly physical books. I'm kind of an old fashioned person in this case, and I love touching the books and touching that, mm, having that feeling actually to hold a book in my hands and just turn the pages.
All right, now I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can
Mhm.
also make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, of course.
This is your topic. I would like you to describe a piece of furniture in your home that you like. You have 1 minute to prepare for this. All right, remember you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Yes, of course. Okay, my favorite furniture in my house is actually a wooden old coffee table in the middle of my living room. It is so beautiful and old, and I know it's made from an actual wood. And the cute point about it is that it has been a gift from my aunt, my favorite aunt. And I like how all other furnitures are pointed to it. And it shines bright in the spot. And I decorate it with the stuff I like. The items that I like the most. For example, candy jars or my favorite chocolates and a tissue box that is actually my other favorite furniture too. And the other positive point about it is that when people or guests, let's say guests, come to visit my house, they see it because it is actually how I offered snacks to them. I put it on this coffee table. It is also my cat's favorite spot. She always sits and rests on this coffee table, and I put her favorite water mug on this table so that she drinks more water. I told you before, I'm gonna tell it again. The thing that I love about this table, it is the fact that it's so old, beautiful, and ancient and it has this sentimental feeling for me, this sentimental worth for me because it's a gift from the person that I like. And whenever I look at this, I remember of them. And that's how I just describe my
All right, thank you.
favorite piece of furniture. Welcome.
And is there anything else in your home that you like just as much?
It's not a furniture, but it's a flower. It's a plant. I call him Nother. It's a monstera plant. It is so huge,
Thank you.
and because yeah, that's it.
All right, we've been talking about a piece of furniture in your home that you like, and now I'm going to ask you one or two more general questions related to this. Let's talk about furniture and homes in general. What factors should people consider when purchasing furniture items?
Uh, Off the top of my head, I think that they should go with the more sustainable factories and those that are not just doing fast things and fast made stuff. They should go also, they should care for the quality themselves. They should go with the furniture that they are sure it will last longer for them. It is made of high quality stuff and high quality material. And but nowadays they don't seem to be out there very much. They are all like each other and they're not using the first hand material. They're just out there and they're super normal, and people just tend to use them because they have no other choices. Should I go on or is it enough?
Um, how do you think furniture choices reflect a person's lifestyle?
You know, when people go shop for some item, it is the physical essence of their idea that is on their head. So when they, for example, when some people have like a light, bright kind of a choice, they go with light furniture, they go with bright colors. And when they have some other colorful, for example, colorful mindset, colorful imagination, they go with other colorful furniture, and their creativity also helps them a lot because when a person is creative, they tend to decorate the home with multi types of stuff and not going with the flow, with the fashion they're seeing, with the pictures they see online. They just come up with their own statement of mind.
Okay, and in what ways do you think furniture styles have changed over time?
They went from overly decorated to more minimal styles. Everything is super simple now, super fine. And back then, it used to be bulky and big and overly decorated. And now it's super minimal. And the colors have changed also. It used to be more brown or a bright red, and now it's plain like light gray and light beige and stuff like that.
And do you think these changes can benefit us or have benefited us?
I think yes, because the more simpler you see your surroundings, I think it eases your mind and it helps your mind to just go out in the vast space. And like simpler stuff are always my favorite, and I think it's there for better.
How do you think they will change in the future?
I actually think they might go to be maximal again because as I see fashion and everything which is trendy right now, they always seem to turn back in time. Also, you can see it in clothing. It always turns back in time. Maybe the minimalism changes into maximalism again and overly decorated furniture again sometime in the future.
All right, thank you very much. This is the end of the speaking test.